Hey everyone, welcome back to another interesting video on DevOps tools. Today, we are exploring some great DevOps tools. If you want to make your development process smoother and help your teams work better together, you're in the right place. We will look at the important tools from using Docker for containers to managing infrastructure with Terraform. These tools are changing how we build and deliver software. So, whether you are an expert or just starting out, stay tuned to learn about the tools that can improve your DevOps skills. So, before we begin, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Do not forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on the latest tech content from Edureka's YouTube channel. Also, check out Edureka's DevOps Engineer Masters program, the link to which is given in the description box below. With that said, let's see the agenda for today's video. First we have is the version control. That includes tools like Git, which keeps a track of code changes and letting teams collaborate seamlessly. Then we have GitLab. GitLab steps it up with CI/CD and project management features built right in. Then comes the CI/CD, and the tools included in this are Jenkins, which is your go-to for automating build, test, and deployment tasks. With GitLab CI/CD, testing and deployment integrate smoothly within the GitLab, making life easier. Moving on to containerization. In containerization, we have Docker that packs your apps into lightweight containers, ensuring consistency. Then Kubernetes that takes over handling container orchestration, scaling, and deployment. Next we have is the configuration management. The tools included are Ansible that simplifies configuration and deployment with easy-to-write scripts, saving you tons of time. Puppet, a widely used configuration management tool with a declarative approach. Under configuration, we also have Chef, a configuration management tool known for its infrastructure automation capabilities. The next we have is the infrastructure as a code. The tool included is Terraform that lets you manage cloud infrastructure using code, which is super efficient. Then comes the monitoring and logging. The tools included are Prometheus and Grafana. Prometheus tracks metrics and alerts you when there is an issue with performance. Grafana brings your data to life with beautiful visualizations perfect for monitoring. Last, we will have a conclusion for what tools we have discussed. Have you all ever imagined why DevOps tools are important? DevOps tools are essential for streamlining and enhancing the software development lifecycle. They enable teams to automate repetitive tasks, improve collaboration, and deliver software more reliably and efficiently. Here are some key reasons why DevOps tools are important. First is its automation and efficiency. Tools like Jenkins, Ansible, and Docker automate tasks such as testing, deployment, and configuration management. They reduces manual work, minimizes errors, and speeds up processes, enabling faster releases. Next is its collaboration and communication. Version control tools like Git and GitLab facilitate collaboration by allowing multiple developers to work on code simultaneously. DevOps tools also bridge gaps between development and operation teams, promoting shared responsibility and transparency. Consistency and reliability. Configuration management tools like Puppet and Chef helps enforce consistent environments, reducing "it works on my machine" issues. Infrastructure as code tools like Terraform enable the reproducibility of environments, ensuring reliable deployments. Next we have is the scalability and flexibility. Tools like Kubernetes and cloud management platforms like Terraform for multi-cloud make it easier to scale applications up or down, manage resources, and support dynamic business needs. Last is its continuous improvement. Monitoring tools like Prometheus and visualization platforms like Grafana provide real-time insights into system performance. This feedback helps teams identify issues early and optimize continuously for improved performance and user satisfaction. Moving on to a first concept, that is version control. Version control in DevOps refers to practice of tracking and managing changes to software code, configurations, and document over time. It enables teams to collaborate on projects, ensuring that multiple developers can work on the same code base without conflicts. Version control systems like Git allow you to track changes where every modification is saved as a version, so you can go back to any previous state. Next is its collaborative efficiency, where multiple team members can work on different features or bug fixes simultaneously. Ensure code integrity, where changes are reviewed, merged, and tested before they are deployed, maintaining a stable code base. Last comes its rollback. In case of errors or bugs, you can easily revert to a previous working version of the code. In DevOps, version control is a foundational practice for continuous integration and continuous delivery, that is CI/CD, enabling faster development cycles and safer deployments. The tools involved in this first is the Git. Git is a version control system that tracks changes in source code. It allows multiple developers to work on projects simultaneously. Supporting branching and merging strategies, Git is a distributed version control where every developer has a full copy of the project's history, enabling offline work and more robust collaboration. Branching and merging. Git allows you to create separate branches for new features or bug fixes, which can be worked on independently and then merged back into the main code base. Git also has the commit history, where each change can be saved as a commit with a unique ID, making it easy to review, track, and revert changes. Git has its collaboration, where Git supports collaboration among teams by allowing multiple developers to work on different parts of the code simultaneously without conflicts. Now let's see how Git's dashboard looks like. Git is a foundational in DevOps pipeline for continuous integration, continuous delivery, making it easier to manage code across teams and automate deployment processes. Popular platforms like GitHub, GitLab, and Bitbucket use Git for project hosting and collaboration. Now let me show you how the Git's dashboard looks like. So open the web browser, type Git on the search bar, click on the first link that you can see here on the screen. There you go. This homepage shows the Git's dashboard. It is a free, open source and high performance version control system that's easy to learn and support advanced features like branching and staging. It offers links for documentation, downloads, and also community engagement, along with details of the latest release. Now, onto the left-hand side, you can see that there is About written. This links to information about the advantages of Git compared to other version control systems. Now let's see what is in the About. Under About, you can see branching and merging, where it focuses on Git's branching models. Then comes Small and Fast, likely discusses about Git's lightweight and efficient performance. Then we have is the Distributed, covers Git's distributed nature as well. Then we also have Data Assurance, talking about data integrity in the Git. Staging Area is again which explains Git's staging area for committing changes. So it will show you each and every step how staging area happens. Free and open source highlights Git's open source status. Then last we have is a trademark. It refers to Git's trademark information. Okay, so how the Git trademark policy happens and the guidelines and how things has to be prohibited using the marks and etc. Now under documentation, this provides all the access to detailed documentation including command reference, tutorials and other resources as well. By clicking download, which offers download links to Git clients for various platforms. For example, let it be Windows, it can have Mac OS and even Linux, etc. as well. It will show you the latest source release of it. Last here we have is the community. Links to Git community including mailing list, forums and development resources. So this is how the Git dashboard looks like. Now let me show you how the Git command works. So for that, type git bash. I have installed git bash from my Microsoft store. Okay, so this is how the git bash looks like. So let's type the command first. I'll be typing a simple command to check the version of the Git which I have installed. For that, I have typed git ---- version. Here you go. You can see the Git version that is 2.45.2. Windows 1. Okay. Now, let me also show you how to initialize empty Git repository. Before that, let me show you how you can take a help of any command in case you forget. Okay. So git ---- help command will help you to reach to any command in case you forget or you want to just see what the description of the command looks like. So for example, if it is add, you want to add any kind of files, or if you want to add any repository to your file, anything or any content, you can know what kind of changes and what kind of description for this can be. You have add, move, you also have restore and remove as well. Okay, so all these will help you to fetch and know what kind of commands can be used and where. Now with that, let's continue to initialize the empty Git repository. For that, let's create a directory by typing mk directory. So I will just create anything called opt, name of it. So let's change the directory to opt now. Yeah, here you can see that my directory is changed. Now let's check if there's any files in the OPT. You can see there's no files. Okay, now let's initialize the Git by typing git init. There you go. You can see initialized empty Git repository in the OPT directory. Okay, now let's see what are the untouched files that we have. So ls-a will show you all the files that should be untouched. Okay, so remember, .git shows that all the repositories that is considering in this should not be untouched because it has this configuration, and do not touch the .git. If you touch, the initialization will go off. Okay, now let's remove the .git, or let's lose the .git from my opt repository. So for that, let me type rm-rf.git. Now let's type ls-a and check for the file that should be untouched. Here you go. You can see .git has been lost, and even we have been removed it as well. So this is how git command works. So you can also try out several commands in Git Bash as well, like this. Then we have is the GitLab. GitLab provides a version control alongside integrated CI/CD capabilities, facilitating collaboration through issue tracking, merge requests, and also project management features. Version control serves as a foundation for CI/CD by enabling teams to manage code changes and maintain a history of modifications. Code changes pushed to Git or GitLab trigger subsequent stages in the CI/CD process. Git is a web-based DevOps platform that provides a complete tool chain for software development, from version control to CI/CD. It helps teams collaborate on code, automate builds, test integrations, and deploy applications efficiently, all in one platform. With features like Git repositories, issue tracking, and pipeline automation, GitLab streamlines the development and deployment processes for faster, more secure, and software delivery. The video that is provided showcases the GitLab Enterprise homepage. This platform is designed to provide a comprehensive solution for software development and collaboration. Let me also show you how GitLab's dashboard looks like. For that, let's type GitLab, then click on the first link that you can see on the screen. Here you go. This is the home screen of the GitLab. So, here from the left-hand side, we have platform, which is likely refers to the core GitLab platform, which offers features like version control, issue tracking, CI/CD pipelines, and more. When seeing on solutions, this section probably links to specific solutions or offering within the GitLab platform, such as security, DevOps, and AI. Coming to pricing, this likely leads to information about the different pricing plans and tiers for GitLab. Resources. This section might contain documentation, tutorials, and community resources for the reference. Then you can see here you have company. This could link to information about the company, its mission, and its team as well. You can also see we have Get Free Trial, a call to action to sign up for a free trial of GitLab. Here you can see Sign In button, a button for existing users to log into their GitLab account as well. So you can just type your username and password, or if you're not signed in, you can even create one as well. Overall, the homepage aims to convey GitLab's comprehensive approach to software development and its commitment to leveraging AI to enhance the development process. It highlights the platform's capabilities, encourages users to sign up for a free trial, and provides resources for further exploration as well. As we have seen, tools like Git and GitLab, which is a web-based DevOps platform that provides a complete toolchain for software development. Now let's see what CI/CD is. CI/CD is a continuous integration and continuous delivery. It is a DevOps practice that automates the software development lifecycle. Continuous integration, where developers frequently integrate code with a shared repository, where automated tests run to ensure code quality and detect issues early. Continuous delivery, which automates the process of preparing code changes for production, ensuring that updates can be deployed quickly and reliably. Together, CI/CD speeds up development, improves collaboration, and reduces the risk of errors during deployment. The tools included in CI/CD is, first is Jenkins, an open source automation server that supports building, testing, and deploying applications through pipelines. It integrates with various tools and plugins to create robust CI/CD workflows. Jenkins has continuous integration, where it automates code integration by triggering builds and tests upon commits, helping catch issues early and improve code quality. Then it is also having the continuous delivery, where Jenkins automates deployment after successful builds, ensuring consistent delivery to staging or production environments. Extensive plugin ecosystem. With over 1,800 plugins, Jenkins integrates with many tools, that is Git, Docker, Slack, to support diverse DevOps workflows. Pipeline as code. Jenkins allows CI/CD pipelines to be defined in code, that is Jenkins file, making workflows repeatable and version controllable. Declarative and scripted pipelines. Offers two types, that is declarative pipelines for simplicity and scripted pipelines for complex Groovy-based workflows. Then it's distributed builds. Jenkins can distribute tasks across multiple nodes, enabling parallel job execution for faster builds in larger projects. Extensive community support. Jenkins has a large community with comprehensive documentation and plugins, making it easy for teams to adopt and customize. Cross-platform and open source. Jenkins works on multiple OSs and is open source, offering flexibility and customization for diverse project needs. Monitoring and notification. Jenkins notifies teams through email, Slack, etc. on build and deployment statuses to keep everyone informed. Last is its DevOps pipeline essential. Jenkins' flexibility and scalability make it a key DevOps tool, streamlining testing, integration, and deployment. The Jenkins dashboard offers a comprehensive view of CI/CD processes, allowing teams to manage and monitor automated workflows for building, testing, and deploying applications. It provides an overview of all active projects and pipelines, showing the status of each built job, like success, failure, or in progress. Users can view recent builds and access detailed logs for debugging as well. Now let's see how the Jenkins dashboard looks like as well. For that, let's type Jenkins in the search bar of the web browser. You can see the first link that is named Jenkins. Click on it. Here you can see the Jenkins dashboard. The navigation bar at the top provides the link to various resources, including the documentation, community, and also the security. Now, here you can see the two buttons, that is download and documentation. Let's click on download and see. So under download, we have download and deploy. This section emphasizes the two primary release lines of the Jenkins, that is long-term support, that is LTS, and weekly releases, which provides links to learn more about each of their respective advantages. Here you can see stable. This section highlights the stability and security focuses of LTS releases. It mentions the frequency of updates and the inclusion of bug fixes and security patches. Weekly releases. This section emphasizes the rapid delivery of new features and bug fixes in weekly releases. It's ideal for users who want the latest release and also is willing to accept potential instability. Here, when you're scrolling down, you can see downloading Jenkins. This section provides instructions on how to download Jenkins in various formats, like WAR files, native packages, installers, and Docker images. It also provides a link to hardware and software requirements for running Jenkins. Overall, this page provides clear information about Jenkins release lines. We also have a download options and installation steps. It caters to different user needs, so whether you prefer stability or the latest release. Now when you click on documentation, under documentation we have installing Jenkins, platform information, how to use Jenkins, pipelines, and etc. So you can refer to this to know more information about Jenkins as well. This is how the overall dashboard of Jenkins look like. The next we have is GitLab CI/CD. Integrated with GitLab, it uses GitLab CI.yml files to define CI/CD pipelines, automating the testing and deployment process as soon as the code changes are detected. GitLab CI/CD is highly flexible and it supports scaling workflows, making it ideal for continuous software delivery in DevOps. Once the code is committed to version control, CI/CD tools like Jenkins or GitLab CI/CD automatically trigger builds and tests. Successful build create deployment artifacts. That is how it moves seamlessly to the next stage of the containerization. With that said, now let's see what is containerization. Containerization is a method in DevOps where applications and their dependencies are packed together in isolated environments called containers. Containers include everything needed to run an application, such as libraries, dependencies, and configuration files. They are lightweight and can run consistently across different environments, from development to production. This enables DevOps teams to build, test and deploy applications efficiently, as containers ensure that the application will behave the same way regardlessly of where it's run. Its consistency across different environments is also great. Isolation of application avoiding conflicts. Efficiency with faster startup times as well. The first tool that is involved in containerization is Docker. A Docker is a platform for creating, deploying, and managing lightweight, portable containers that package applications and their dependencies, ensuring consistency across different environments. Here is why Docker is valuable. First is its consistency across environments. Docker ensures the app runs the same way, whether on a developer's laptop, in a test environment, or in production, reducing "it works on my machine" issues. Portability. Docker containers can run on any platform that supports Docker, making it easy to move apps across different systems. Then we have is its scalability. Docker makes it easy to replicate containers, enabling horizontal scaling to handle more load without complex configuration. Isolation. Each container runs independently, which isolates application and reduces conflicts between dependencies. Last is its efficient resource usage. Docker containers are lightweight and efficient, using less memory than traditional virtual machines, which helps optimize server resources. Docker actually streamlines application deployment, reduces infrastructure costs, and also support agile development and continuous delivery workflows. The Docker dashboard provides a visual interface to manage containers, images, volumes, and networks within Docker. It displays an overview of active and inactive containers, allowing users to start, stop, restart, and delete them easily. The dashboard also lists available images which can be pulled from Docker Hub or created locally with details on size and version. Users can manage volumes and networks, critical components for container data storage and communication. For developers, it offers insights into resource usage like CPU memory per container, helping monitor performance and troubleshoot issues in containerized applications. Now let's see in detail how the Docker dashboard looks like. Go to your web browser. On the search bar, just type Docker. Click on the first link that is seen. This is how the homepage of the Docker website looks like. We have the Docker logo, which is iconic Docker logo representing a whale, as you know. Then in the navigation bar, which links to various sections of the website, includes products, developers, pricing, support, blog, and company. We also have a search bar to search any content on the Docker as well. We have a sign-in button and get started button. These allow users to log into the Docker accounts to start their Docker journey. As you can see, the headline given is develop faster and run anywhere. This actually emphasizes Docker's core valuable proposition, which enabling developers to build and run applications consistently across different environments. We have Download Docker Desktop button, which encourages users to download Docker, the primary tool for local Docker development. You can download on any OS system like Mac, Windows, or Linux, and different versions of it is also given. Learn more about Docker, which is a link to more detailed information about Docker and its features. It gives you step-by-step information and also the documentation of how Docker is processed. We can just click on Sign In. Just by adding your email and the password, you can sign into your Docker website as well. So it'll just show you a message like Welcome to Docker Home with your preferable name. Overall, the Docker homepage is designed to be simple, informative, and inviting. It clearly communicates Docker's value proposition and provides easy access to key resources for the developers. Now, let me show you a small demo how Docker works. I'm writing the commands on Ubuntu on my VMware workstation. So, let me type the first command, that is to check the Docker version. So, after installation of Docker, I have checked the Docker version, that is 24.0.5. Now, let me show you how to pull a simple image from the Docker Hub. I've typed sudo docker run hello world. Hello world will be my image here. So let's see if the message has come. Yes, here you go. You can see hello from Docker. This message shows that your installation appears is working correctly. Okay. If you're having any doubts on how to just refer your commands, or if you've forgotten to any commands, you can just open your web browser and type Docker installation on Ubuntu. Just click on the first link that you can see here. Here you can see install Docker engine on Ubuntu. Here you'll be getting all the prerequisites and also all the installation methods, how to install using the apt repository. Everything will be given in this. So you can go through this or you can refer this to write your commands as well. The next tool we have is Kubernetes, an orchestration tool that manages containerized applications, automating deployment, scaling, and load balancing across clusters. Kubernetes is an open source platform designed to automate the deployment, scaling, and management of containerized applications. Here's what makes Kubernetes essential. First is the orchestration. Kubernetes automates the placement, monitoring, and management of containers across clusters, ensuring applications run reliably. Next is the scaling. It adjusts the number of container instances based on demand, handling load balancing automatically. Self-healing. Kubernetes restarts failed containers, replaces containers, and kills containers that don't respond to user-defined health checks. Then we have the rollouts and rollbacks. Kubernetes can manage updates to applications, allowing smooth rollouts and rollbacks with minimal downtime. Then is the service discovery and load balancing. It provides built-in load balancing and service discovery, simplifying networking and containerized applications. Last is the resource management. Kubernetes efficiently distributes and allocates resources, maximizing the hardware's utilization. The Kubernetes dashboard is a web-based interface for managing and monitoring Kubernetes clusters. It provides an overview of the cluster's resources, including namespaces, nodes, and workloads such as deployments, replica sets, and pods. Through the dashboard, users can easily view the status of applications, checks the error, and also see resources usage metrics like CPU and memory. It also allows for simple management tasks like deploying containerized applications, scaling deployments, and performing basic troubleshooting. Additionally, the dashboard offers insights into configuration maps, secrets, and persistent storage, enabling users to manage configuration and storage within the cluster. After the CI/CD process generates deployable artifacts like Docker images, Docker packages these applications into containers. Kubernetes then manages these containers, orchestrating their deployment and scaling as needed. Next, we will see about the configuration management. Configuration management is a vital component of DevOps that ensures computer systems, servers, and software are maintained in a desired and consistent state. It involves tracking and controlling changes to software and hardware components, which helps prevent problems between environments. By automating the deployment and configuration of systems, configuration management reduces manual errors and accelerates processes. It also includes version control, allowing teams to track changes and roll back to previous configurations when necessary. This practice fosters consistency across development, testing, and production environments, ensuring that applications run smoothly regardlessly of the setting. Common tools used in configuration management include Ansible, Chef, Puppet, and SaltStack, each offering unique features for automating system management and enforcing configuration as code. Overall, effective configuration management streamlines infrastructure management, enhancing reliability and efficiency in software delivery. The tools included in the configuration management first we have Ansible. Ansible is an automation tool that simplifies configuration management, application deployment, and orchestration through YAML-based playbooks. It's agentless and can manage multiple servers simultaneously. Ansible provides a visual interface for managing automation tasks, playbooks, and also inventory, enabling users to monitor playbook runs, organize hosts, and also manage roles securely. Tools like AWX and Ansible Tower support these dashboards, simplifying task management and fostering team collaboration. I will just show you how the Ansible website looks like. So just type Ansible. When you scroll down, just click on the first link that you can see Homepage Ansible Collaborative. This shows the homepage of the Ansible website. On the navigation bar, you can see links to documentation, Galaxy, forum, resources needed for your references, and also Ansible automation platform as well. So when you scroll down, you have a small brief of what Ansible is. Here there's a link to how Ansible works. So you have a detailed view of how Ansible works, its efficiency architecture, credentials of Ansible, and so on as well. So here under documentation, we have project documentation and Ansible automation platform. So when you click on project documentation, here there is an Ansible community documentation. where it offers you how to install the Ansible package. You can also run your first command and how to start writing your Ansible playbooks. Everything for the user is also given here. Under developers, you can see how to set up your development environment, learn how Ansible works. You can also write custom modules and plugins as well. Overall, the homepage aims to introduce Ansible as a powerful automation tool. It encourages community engagement and knowledge sharing. It also provides easy access to documentation and the resources as well. Provides and promotes the use of Ansible through Ansible Automation Platform. I'll just show you a small command how Ansible can just be written. So for that, just type Ubuntu. This Ubuntu app can be installed from the Microsoft Store itself. So after creating all the needed credentials, I've also installed Ansible. You can also install Ansible from the documentation which I have shown. So let's just type Ansible -- version to check what version of Ansible I have. Here you go. You can see I have the Ansible core version of 2.16.11, and even the configuration file is also given, the configured module search path, Ansible Python module location and where is it installed. I also have the collection location of the Ansible, executable location of my Ansible, Python version that is 3.10.12 and etc. as well. So this is how you can just type the commands of the Ansible in your Ubuntu. The next tool we have is Puppet. It is a DevOps configuration management tool that automates the setup and maintenance of servers, ensuring consistent infrastructure across environments. With a central control system, Puppet manages multi-servers, corrects configuration drift, and also works across various platforms, helping teams streamline complex setups and maintain reliable, scalable systems. The Puppet dashboard is a user interface that allows DevOps teams to manage, monitor, and visualize their infrastructure managed by Puppet. Through the dashboard, users can oversee node status, view configuration changes, apply updates, and also monitor compliance in real time. It provides a central place to manage configurations, track reports, review logs, and also ensure that infrastructure consistency across environments, making it easier to maintain and scale complex setups. Now let me show you in detail how Puppet dashboard looks like. So, going to our web browser, in the search bar, let's type Puppet. Just click on the first link that you can see. This will direct to your home page of the Puppet. So, the Perforce logo is actually indicating that Puppet is now part of the Perforce family. So, in the navigation bar, which provides the links to various sections of the website, including products, community, service and training, resources that is needed for the reference, and why Puppet is also used. It will give you an overview of why Puppet is used. And we also have a search bar that allows you to search the content of the Puppet. We also have blogs written on Puppet, downloads, security, support, and community as well. So, when you just click on downloads, the Download Puppet Enterprise is the main call of action. We're promoting users to download their enterprise version of Puppet. It also gives you the installation Puppet Enterprise, provides a brief overview of the installation process and links to detailed documentation. As you can see, it is given the step-by-step how to install Puppet as well. And we also have a new way to install Puppet Enterprise. It highlights a new feature, the Puppet Installation Manager, which simplifies installation process. You have a lot of options for the installation here. Overall, this homepage actually aims to introduce Puppet as a powerful configuration management tool, encourages users to download and try Puppet Enterprise, provides easy to access for documentation and resources, highlights the latest features and improvements in Puppet. The next tool we have is Chef. It is a configuration management tool known for its infrastructure automation capabilities. It uses code-driven recipes to define configuration and can manage servers across complex, scalable environments, ensuring consistency and efficiency. Chef has its automated configuration, where Chef applies desired configuration across all servers, ensuring consistency, and its scalability. It simplifies scaling environments by deploying identical setups across new servers. Speed and efficiency. Automation accelerates deployment and update times, improving operational efficiency. And last comes its change tracking. Chef integrates with version control, making infrastructure changes easily, trackable, and also reversible. Once the infrastructure is provisioned and applications are containerized, Ansible can be used to automate the configuration of those containers and their environments as well, ensuring consistency and reducing manual errors. Ansible simplifies the orchestration of complex setups with its YAML-based playbooks. Moving on to infrastructure as a code. Infrastructure as a code is a DevOps practice that automates the management and provisioning of computing infrastructure through machine-readable configuration files. This approach enables consistent, repeatable, and scalable setups by allowing teams to define infrastructure using code stored in version control. The key benefits of IAC include minimizing human errors, enhancing productivity, and also accelerating deployment times across development, testing, and production environments. The tool that is included in the infrastructure as a code is Terraform. Terraform is an open source tool that allows users to define infrastructure using a declarative configuration language, enabling provisioning across multiple cloud providers. Terraform are visual tools that help manage and monitor infrastructure as a code, deployments created with Terraform. They provide features such as state management, which shows the current status of resources, and also the ability to visualize planned changes before applying them. These dashboards enhance team collaboration by offering shared visibility into infrastructure changes and also integrate with version control systems to track updates. Additionally, they enable real-time monitoring of infrastructure components, facilitating quick issue resolution. Tools like Terraform Cloud and Terraform Enterprise offer these capabilities, improving overall efficiency in infrastructure management. Now let me show you in detail how Terraform website looks like. Let's type Terraform. And here you can see Terraform by HashiCorp. So let's click on that. In the navigation bar, which provides the link to various sections of the website, overview, registry, we have also use cases, how Terraform community has been published, and we have tutorials to it, we have documentations, how Terraform can be installed, overview of Terraform as well. And we have a community. The search bar here is given to get any content from the Terraform. We have a download Terraform button, which prompts users to download the Terraform CLI tool. So let's click on download option. Here you can see list to the supported operating systems like Mac OS, Windows, Linux, FreeBSD, OpenBSD, and etc. For each operating system, it offers two primary methods. One is the package manager and the binary download. Here it also talks about the release information, which provides information about the latest Terraform release, including the version number and the release notes. So when you click on tutorials, you can have all the reference tutorials of how Terraform can be implemented. So when you click on documents, you can see docs overview. They just give you the overview of the Terraform and how configuration languages works in Terraform, what is the Terraform CLI, and etc. Here you also have a sign in button which allows users to log into their HashiCorp accounts to create a new account as well. Overall, the homepage aims to introduce Terraform as a powerful tool for infrastructure management, highlight its key features and benefits, encourage users to download and start using Terraform. It also provides a link to resources for learning and support. This is how the overall dashboard of the Terraform looks like. Terraform provisions the required infrastructure of application and services. This infrastructure can be configured and managed using tools like Ansible, bridging the gap between the IAC and configuration management. Moving on to a last concept, that is monitoring and logging. Monitoring and logging are essential components of the robust DevOps strategy, enabling teams to maintain system health, troubleshoot issues, and optimize performance. Now let's see what is monitoring. Monitoring involves continuous observing the performance and health of application and infrastructure. This includes tracking metrics such as CPU usage, memory consumption, response time, and error rates. Effective monitoring helps teams to detect issues early, identify and respond to performance bottlenecks and outages before they impact users. Then is its improved reliability. Ensure systems are functioning optimally, enhancing overall user experience. Last is its optimized resources. Analyze performance trends to make informed decisions about scaling resources. Logging involves collecting and storing detailed records of events and activities within applications and infrastructure. This data is crucial for understanding system behavior and diagnosing issues. The key aspects of logging include audit trails, which maintain a history of changes and actions for compliance and troubleshooting. Next is its error tracking, capture error messages, and stack traces to facilitate debugging. Last is the data analysis. Use logs to analyze user behavior, application performance, and system anomalies. Tools that is included are, first we have is Prometheus, a monitoring and alerting toolkit that collects and stores metrics as time series data, allowing for real-time monitoring and alerting on application performance. This is a screenshot of the Prometheus website, which is an open source monitoring and alerting toolkit. A main banner highlights Prometheus as a leading solution for turning metrics into insights. We also have options like Get Started and Download as well. Now let me show you a detailed view how Prometheus looks like. So let's just click on Prometheus. Here you can see Prometheus monitoring system and time series database. Click on it. So this is the home page of the Prometheus. As seen in the navigation bar, we have links to docs, download, community, support and training, blog, and a search bar to type or search any of the content in the Prometheus. So let's click on docs and see. When you click on docs, we have the overview of the Prometheus, like what Prometheus is, features, what are metrics, components, and the architecture of Prometheus, and so on. So when you click on download, we have the options to download Prometheus on your system. It also gives you the versions and also how to download it as well. So then we have community, support and training, and also blogs written on Prometheus as well. So under blogs, we have the latest news of the Prometheus itself. So in the home page, we have here a dimensional data where it explains Prometheus uses data model based on metrics and key value pairs to capture time series data. Then it is a powerful query as well, where Prometheus offers PromQL. It is a query language for extracting and analyzing data. So in great visualizations, it supports multiple visualization options that include an expression, browser, or Grafana integration. And in efficient storage, it talks about how Prometheus stores data in memory and local disks. Then we have simple operations. It will show how server runs independently, relying on local storage, which simplifies deployment and reliability. In precise alerting, it is an alert that's based on PromQL, with a focus of dimensional information and notification handling. We also have many client libraries and many integrations, where Prometheus supports libraries in over 10 languages. So it is easy to service for the instrumentation as well. Then, in many integration, we have integrations with various systems like Docker, HAProxy, StatsD, and JMX. So Prometheus is widely used in DevOps for monitoring application, infrastructure, and systems. The next tool we have is the Grafana, a visualization tool that creates interactive dashboards from various data sources, including Prometheus, to monitor application health and performance. This image is from the Grafana Labs website, showcasing Grafana as a powerful visualization and monitoring tool. It describes Grafana as a pane of glass for monitoring various data sources, including AWS, Zabbix, and more. Grafana allows users to visualize data in dashboards and monitor different metrics in real time. The Grafana Cloud free tier offers features like 10K Prometheus metrics, 50 GB logs, 50 GB traces, and 500 VU K6 testing, along with numerous plugins and pre-built solutions. Trusted by companies worldwide, Grafana aims to provide an accessible and also comprehensive monitoring solution. So after deploying applications and services, monitoring tools like Prometheus continuously collect metrics, which can then be visualized in Grafana. This feedback loops informed developers to perform issues, which may also lead to further code changes and trigger the CI/CD cycle again. Now let's see the conclusion of what we have learned. These tools in one stream of DevOps will make the software development lifecycle more efficient in organizations. Here the flow starts from the source control, followed by CI/CD and containerization, then goes to configuration management and IAC, finally to continuous monitoring and logging. This cycle brings innovation in collaboration and automation, also with rapid results in deploying high-quality software and allowing teams to work together more effectively and respond quickly to changes. So, mastering these skills will widely enhance your capabilities in the field of DevOps towards developing high-efficient and reliable software programs. If you have enjoyed listening to this video, please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment on any doubts and queries. We will reply to them as soon as possible. Do look up for more videos and playlists and subscribe to EduReka's YouTube channel to learn more. And happy learning!